Today I'm saying goodbye to my V12 S600 Coupe. The new owner is arriving in a couple hours and he's going to drive it off to San Francisco. And you know, I'm having some real seller's remorse here because I really like this car. But I've said in other videos, I just can't keep them all. I know some of you think, well, maybe Kent, you know, you're announcing your retirement, you've only got a few months to live. One guy says, oh, I think he's only got 3 months. No, that's not the case. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't plan to retire anytime soon. But a lot of you don't know how many cars I own, and at my age, you just cannot take care of them all. But I have some real fond feelings for this car, and you know, in fact, every time I get around it and start working on some little thing, I know it's a very complex car, but there's some features that just bring a big smile to my face. And so was the case yesterday when I was just going around doing a final few things on this car for the new owner. I wanted to check a few things in the trunk and also replace some light bulbs. So this here always puts a smile on my face when I push the button to unlock the trunk on this W140. Look at that. This little handle pops out. How many of you think you really need a handle like that to open your trunk lid? So I open it up, and the first thing you notice is the amount of trim work that's inside this trunk. If this doesn't put a smile on your face, particularly if you're a car guy, I don't know what will, but look at the finish work here. Look at the carpet. It's all contoured and formed to the inside of the trunk. Has a special little catch to hold up that cover for the spare tire. But look at this. This is the one that really gets me. They covered the bars with this plastic trim, and they even hid all the fasteners. Isn't that just amazing? And just look at the carpeting detailing down inside here. Here's a little door. It has a little catch opener, look at that. You've got your fuses here, and look at the fuse chart, and it's all nicely padded and sealed. You close that up, and then your battery access is back here. And you can see that you've got this little hidden compartment here where you can store things, and then this pulls out like this, and there's your battery, and it's just nicely detailed all the way down inside, including the clamp that holds the battery in place. This is a 1995 car, and look at the original factory CD changer. Mercedes-Benz, and this, folks, still works. Could you believe it? And when you go to access the spare tire, this will put a smile on your face right here. Look at this. Lift this cover up, and what's that, you say? Well, watch, I'll go ahead and hook this up. Take a look at that. Isn't that great? Look at that toolkit and how nicely finished it is. I checked the air pressure. Oh, look, another surprise in the trunk. This is a brand new battery. I'm sure it's probably dead by now. And a charger for the cell phone that came in this car from the factory. But this here is what really put a smile on my face yesterday when I went to change the taillight bulbs. Take a look at this. You just unlatch this like that and open it up on a hinge line. Can you believe that? Look at the detail work in there, and look at how easy it was to change taillight bulbs. I don't think I've changed taillight bulbs on any car that's faster and easier than on this S600. So in parting, I must say I'm really going to miss the old son of the beast. That's what I named this car. And if you're interested in seeing the playlist on videos I did on this car, you'll know I'll probably miss going to get coffee as well. It's a little damp and gray today, but riding in this car, oh, kind of lightens the mood. And of course, if I want to make a phone call on the way, I can just pull out my trusty phone here and call my wife, tell her I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes with that hot coffee. Or I can link up to the satellite here and punch in all kinds of computer information to get me back home safely. No, just kidding. Well, I've got my coffee now and I'm ready to head home, but let me tell you, I've got a little problem. This is probably the only downside of this car. Guess what? It doesn't have any cup holders. So where am I going to put my coffee anyway? Okay, we're going to have to get a hold of this here and set it on the floor right down here. That's going to be my coffee cup holder for my S600, and we'll head on home now. Well, if you haven't seen or heard one of these V12 engines, I thought I'd go ahead and open the hood here before we roll out and let you take a peek. This is one impressive engine that really fills out this engine compartment. Just look at how smooth it's running at idle. Oh, we got to protect that coffee now. No high-speed acceleration on the way home today. And so now you know why I like to go get coffee for my wife on a dreary Saturday morning.